What's going on, everybody? Jibba73 back with the Double E Show. Going to be doing some Euro Truck Simulator single player. Talk a little bit about what's going on. Yeah. I'm gonna just try to do some leveling up today. Get some more jobs in. Get some level up. So that way, hopefully, I can unlock some paint schemes for this thing, and I can get the double E colors on it, like I do with some of the other trucks. It's very limited for paint jobs, and I'm hoping that if I unlock some of the stock schemes, I can apply them to this truck. But look at it, it looks pretty badass just as it is. So got the tag set to the E Express because EE Express does not fit on the placard. So but as you can see in the company status on the right hand side of the screen, it says EE Express, and that's the cache I got. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to look for a job. We're going to take it, and we're going to just start leveling up. So freight market. I am in Soda Tally. Yes, I am. And actually, let me go to world map. That's what it was. I'm going to drive over without a job over to the Soda Tally Scania plant. See if I can pick up a Scania delivery going out somewhere. That's what we're going to do. So, let's get in the truck and go, huh? Take it out of reverse here. Alright, let's see. Click, click. Click, click, click. Alright, click, click. Turn on the lights, yeah? Oh, lights were on. Okay, cool. Oop, park brakes on. So, I'm going to follow the GPS that's up on the dashboard there. I have to remember too, I've been playing multiplayer, and not a lot of traffic in multiplayer. So what I really need to do is make sure that I I look around again, because there's going to be AI cars and stuff, and yeah, I haven't really had to pay attention to that for a little while. Hoping the game audio is set right for you. Again, I'm using Gamecasters, so I think I have it set right where the mic picks up better than the in-game sound. But we'll see. We'll see in the final recording. So here's the deal. You'll be watching this. It's Tuesday. I was supposed to go in for surgery this past weekend. I was supposed to go in for surgery the weekend before. Big mistake on my part. I didn't do the prep procedure properly, and that actually was extremely harmful, or would have been extremely harmful to me to have been operated on. So had to, well, I'm just not paying attention to the road. So I actually had to reschedule the surgery again. And let's just say that absolutely nobody was happy about that. Surgeon wasn't happy, hospital wasn't happy, my wife was not happy. But it is what it is. And so now I'm going to be working on trying to get the surgery rescheduled. Let's it's not shifting down for me. I had this happen before once. So let's get over to the Scania plant and try my fix for that. But yeah, anyway, so I'm gonna have to try to get it rescheduled. I'm actually thinking about instead of having my wife take vacation time around it, because she's already had to move it a couple times, I'm thinking about just scheduling it to take place on a Friday. Get dropped off, you know, take a taxi or whatever, get dropped off, get in the hospital. When she gets out of work, she can come visit. And since I'll only be in the hospital till a Monday, and she works from home on Mondays, at that point she can come home or come and pick me up from the hospital on that Monday, and then I'll just do all my recuperating on my own. That way I'm not bothering anybody else with my recovery. I'm not sure how that'll go, but it is what it is. We have to figure something out. It's a necessary surgery. It's important that I get it done so that I can start to feel better. As I mentioned in last Tuesday's video, I'm tired of not feeling better. I'm tired of being tired from the Crohn's and everything like that. So if this provides any kind of relief, anything at all will be better. Yeah, see, shifter's not working, so I'm gonna unplug it. Whoa. Oh, great, it went up, but it won't go down. Alright. We'll do the creeper thing. We'll creep in. We're in Soda Tally. Scania plant. Coming up here on the right. Yeah. Okay, and we're going to pull into the yard. See if we can get ourselves a job. A job out of Soda Tally. There's the job pickup is right here. And I'm actually going to stop short of that. Boom. Put the parking brake on. Yeah, can't downshift, so I'm going to try something here. I'm going to unplug that. Plug it back in. Oh, gonna unplug that. Gonna plug it back in. Nope. Alright. So I'm actually gonna step away for a sec, and when I come back, hopefully this will be fixed. Alright, welcome back. And as you can see, I'm in third, fourth, fifth, fourth, third. Awesome. That's what I needed. I needed to be able to really? Park brakes? Oh, that's right. I always forget that I do that. Was it bumping the gas pedal or something? There we go. Okay. Get out of reverse. Let's grab a job. We can take pallets all the way to Poland, to Loads in Poland, or Wodes. Let's see. Used packaging to Aalborg in Denmark. And a Scania fire truck all the way down to Kassel in Germany. Oh, that looks pretty sweet. Here's the thing. We're going to take that one, but we might not complete it today. It's a high value cargo, standard delivery. That'll work. I'll take a high value cargo. I was thinking the Scania trailer, but I like the idea of taking the Scania fire truck. No, you know what? Because I want the Scania trailer on it, we're going to take the Scania job. This goes over to Aalborg in Denmark. Let's do it. Let's just take that one. Alright, so now, where's this? Ooh, it's over there. Okay. So, let's put it in gear, shall we? Why was I in neutral? Oh, because I had to back up. Yeah, I remember now. Alright. You can see I don't have the steering wheel cam on today, mainly because I just wasn't up to really dressing in anything that looked appropriate. No, it's not that. I just wasn't up to being on cam. Not for anything else. My back and my shoulders have been hurting me a lot. And so I'm slouching terribly, which is a bad example to any of you youngins who might watch the video. And as well as when my back hurts, I tend to rock back and forth because it I don't know, provides a little bit of relief. Alright, let's put on our flashers and take a quick look, make sure the lights on the trailer are working. The lights on the trailer are working. Pretty cool having a Kenworth pulling a Scania trailer. It's pretty sweet. You know what I might do here? I'm going to take a picture. Okay. So, let's hop back in the cab. And what was the load again? We are doing 19 tons of used packaging to Elborg, Nortrail and Elborg. Got it. Okay. Let's get rolling. So yeah, so when my back starts hurting, I really do. I you know, I rock back and forth a little bit because it's as long as I'm not sitting still, I don't feel as much pain. However, as many of you know, when you're gaming, you tend to be sitting in a similar position or the same position for hours on end. Wow, that's a lot of traffic. Really? You're letting me out? That was an interesting last-minute decision by you. So I'm hoping the frame rate's coming through good again. It wasn't bad the last time I used Gamecaster. Wow, there's just a lot of little lefts in them rights. So I'm hoping everything looks fairly sweet. Let's get an outside view here. Just really looks good. I have friends that cannot watch this game because it's like watching paint dry. Somebody driving a truck. Well, you have to like simulators. You have to like driving simulators. It's not a racing simulator, so it's not like it's you know, all action and guts and stuff. It's you know, you're simulating a livery. You're picking up cargoes. You're bringing them around the world. You're what makes the world go round. Truck driving. It really is. I mean, between truck driving and trains, that's how the majority of our cargo on this planet is gotten from point A to point B. You know, at some point here, guys, we can go, really. You know, just make a move. Come on. I do not have a I don't have a mod on which creates more traffic or anything like that. This is an actual traffic jam that we're sitting in. Yeah, and I was going whether that van was going to let me out or not, period. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. Get around this corner here. And we're going to get up on the highway. Because life is a highway. No, do not sing. Jibba, do not sing. Okay, back off a gear here. Back off another gear here. Really? This is a crawl. I got 19 tons. Well, it is a 520. I don't have a big engine in it. And I did that on purpose. I wanted something that would be more common, not a monster, this is the fastest truck on the planet thing, you know? Get out on the motorway here. Looks like we're clear to the left. I believe this is a 13 speed. We'll find out momentarily. Set my cruise control. 12 speed. Okay. That'll work. We're going to back down to 10 though. A little better torque. That way if we start climbing a rise or something like that, we can get up over it fairly easy. So here we go. We'll go to the nice truck view. I love that view. It is pretty sweet. Look, don't hit the guardrail. Don't hit the guardrail. There you go. Woohoo! All right. All over the road. I try to get sent. So many other gamers I watch are really good at that. I am not. We're gonna do something here real quick. We're gonna. I think we can go F1. I think we can do this. There we go. All right. So warp 0.8 brings down to 80% normal game speed, because I think it's actually a more natural game speed. 50 miles an hour feels like 50 miles an hour instead of it feeling like, 90 miles an hour. And here's why. Because the maps are compressed and the size of the vehicles are slightly compressed, in other words, they've shortened them, they make the distance between them a little bit more manageable in a game. The curves and the curves in the road tend to be shorter and more compressed, so you're swaying around a lot. Well, at their normal speed, it feels like you're going much faster than you actually are. So by reducing it in the developer console, which if you don't know how to activate it, there are many YouTube videos to go and find out how to activate the developer console. Comes in extremely handy, by the way, too. But you can reduce the speed. You can increase it as well. So like if you want to do a cinematic video, you can increase it to 100. And so you go warp space 100, and everything will be in like time lapse. Everything will be going super fast. It's kind of cool if you want to do a time lapse video of what happens in a city or a delivery point or whatnot. But anyways, going down to 0.8, 80% of normal game speed actually feels right. It doesn't feel like the traffic is zipping by you. It doesn't feel like the curves in the road are jumping up on you where you got to react super fast. I have the mod implemented too that puts my speed in miles per hour instead of kilometers an hour. So in actuality, boom, in a 50 mile an hour zone in the United States, I would be doing 55, as would most people. Actually, I'm gonna go up one more. There we go. Because it goes in twos, so I'll set it to 56, which means I'll run 55, 56 miles an hour. So back to the surgery thing. Yeah, I gotta go. I gotta get it done. I'm more pissed at me for misreading the procedure for prep. I still look at it and cannot understand how it couldn't be interpreted the way that I read it, but it obviously is, and I was obviously wrong. So I'm hoping that I can just get that taken care of. You know what I mean? I'm hoping that that'll be real quick here, because I want to get the surgery done, get the recovery done, and hopefully start feeling good again. Not just for me, for my wife. There's a lot more stuff that I could be doing for her and with her if I felt better, period. And, for my hobby here, playing games. I love playing games. I'm a grown man who loves playing games. Don't forget that. You don't have to lose your interest in gaming and having fun just because you grow up. I did not check, and I probably should have checked. I gotta sleep in 5 hours anyways, so let's do that. Ho 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 ho. Reaching over my keyboard to hit the other keys for the in-game stuff, and I almost wiped out that Volvo station wagon. At least I think that's what it was. I can't really tell. I don't know a lot of the cars in game. Holden, which is the GM division in the European countries there. Holden Motors. Actually, I think that's in Australia, but I believe they do have a lot of Holden cars in Britain and around Europe. as opposed to having Oldsmobile or Chevrolet, which are both, well, not Oldsmobile, excuse me, Chevrolet or GM, which are GMCs, which are divisions of General Motors Corporation. That's what GMC actually stands for, in case you didn't know. Over in Europe and in Australia, they have Holden Motors, which is the European division of GMC. One of the things I could have done too when I took this job was make waypoints. Excuse me. And in fact, I'm going to do this real quick. Boom. I don't normally stop because it's not true simulation when you do this. I want to set a waypoint, right? Can I grab this, please? Yeah. So, oh, I needed to be out? No. Cancel that. Alright, there you go. Alright. So when I reach that waypoint, that's where we're going to stop. So I can get the proper amount of rest for the evening. Alright? Alright. Get back to driving here. Get the proper amount of rest and we'll finish up the truck in another part. But I just wanted to give you an update that no, I did not have my surgery. I'm extremely upset about that. My wife is extremely upset about that. The surgeon was upset about that, and I'm sure the hospital is sick of seeing me because I've been in twice now and left the same day twice because we couldn't do the surgery. My insurance company may very well get pissed at me because I'm sure they're getting billed for me taking up the pre-op space. But anywho, you'll know when I've had it because I'm sure I won't sound the same. Gosh, I really love this truck. Coming from the top view. Looking back. Ground level. There's the wheel. Love that view too. Coming down the road. And there we go. Without actually hitting another vehicle, I went through almost all of the camera angles. Sweet. But yeah, I'm sure I'll sound different. I think when I hear the recording of my voice, I sound tired. Even when I'm excitable, I think I sound tired. So I'm really hoping that I sound less tired after I recover. By the way, if you're getting vibration noises, it's the force feedback in my Driving Force GT wheel. It's a really noisy wheel, and because it's all plastic construction, except for the gears inside, it sort of has that plasticky sound to it. I'm not a fan of it, but generally when I'm gaming, I have my earbuds in. I need to get a headset, by the way, because these earbuds really suck. The earbuds that my wife had for her iPod, I think it's called, a little Apple iPod MP3 player thing. Those earbuds are spectacular. But I actually need a headset. I need a really good quality headset so that I don't hear the garbage outside of the headset while I'm playing. Just to improve. You guys know, you're gamers, you know what I'm talking about. Get that crappy background noise, your CPU fan, or if you have an air conditioner going, or traffic going by that distracts you when you're mid-sentence. You know, I'm like a squirrel in a laundry basket to begin with, but any outside noises, I'm like, what was that? Or what was I saying? I don't know. So I gotta make sure I keep my eyes peeled too for the waypoint. Actually, I'm not even sure. I just bumped my mic. I'm not even sure whether the waypoint will show up on the dashboard GPS or whether I have to have the large one open. I also use a mod to make the UI mirror smaller. And so the one that's in the upper right hand corner makes it smaller and it tucks it up into the corner instead of covering part of your screen. I use another mod that takes the GPS overlay, and you can place it anywhere you want it on the screen, upper left, bottom right, where I have it. I think over the instrument panel it's fine, it's out of the way. It doesn't look bad. And as well, I can make it transparent, get rid of it altogether. Really nice little mod. Go to like ets2mods.com or .org or .net. You just look up mods for ETS2 and you'll find sites. If you watch a lot of Eurotruck gamers on YouTube, many of them will, have a link to where they get their mods. Most of those are fairly trusted, and you can usually tell right away the ones that are trusted, because a lot of different YouTubers will use the same download places if they're trusted, if they know that they're secure and safe. I actually have like I want to say maybe 8 different mod places bookmarked for ETS2 and for ATS when it comes out. Yep, there's already a website for ATS2 mods, or ATS mods, excuse me, not ATS2. There's only one coming out. And it's pretty cool that there are so many different mod hosting places. Very rarely, though, do you find one mod at one that isn't at another one. But occasionally you'll find one that, a mod developer put up, and they only put it on one site, so you'll only find it there. So it's good to have a couple of different ones bookmarked for your game. It makes it more it adds content. The nice thing is that SCS has never been shy about allowing the modding community to have their tools and their assets to keep breathing life into a game that so many people do actually enjoy. And with their DLC that they continue to put together, that makes it fun as well. Because even though the game's been out for a few years now, they recently had released the Scandinavia DLC. They've recently released a new update which added the waypoint features. It added the waypoint features to the game, which is awesome, because it's something that we've all been wanting for a while. When you're running a GPS or a satellite navigation system, you can put in stops, which you were never able to before in ETS2, and now you can, and that's a cool thing. It really is. That's a cool thing. Gosh, I hope I'm coming up on that rest area soon. Let me go ahead and hop over. Well, I'm going around you. No. I'm gonna drag your car because you were a dick. Oh, come on. What was the brake check for, you idiot? Alright. I don't think I'm going to make it to my waypoint, but I am going to do this. I'm going to pull into here, which is a scenic lookout. I'm going to bring it down to neutral. Put my parking brake on. Kill the lights. Kill the engine. Can I get in the back of this? I can. That's right. I couldn't remember whether I could. Look at that. So I could actually hop back here and take a nap. But instead, I'm going to get this beautiful view. Let's see, let me get rid of that display. Let me get rid of the mirrors, and we're going to take a screenshot, and let's I'm going to get some of that water effect there. And there we go. That's this video for today. Thanks for hanging out with me. I hope my surgery gets done soon, and I will see you guys all later.
That was a failure of epic proportions.